Soon after that, in 2003, Bryan Danielson made his triumphant return to WWE. Well, sort of.
Bryan Danielson from Aberdeen, Washington.
I returned for some one-off matches on WWE's weekend shows. Sunday Night Heat lost me.
Look at that. Nice monkey flip. Well, you know that Bryan Danielson is a very accomplished young man. We've seen him in the past, and he's very, very good.
I didn't really have a goal other than it was good exposure on TV. And one of these matches happened to be against a young up-and-comer named John Cena. Surely this would be my big break, right?
Welcome, everybody, to WWE Velocity. Michael Cole here alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. We kick things off with John Cena against a local competitor named Bryan Danielson.
I gotta say, Cole, I'm surprised Cena's not rapping at all tonight.
Well, that's because John Cena is focused. He's facing Brock Lesnar on SmackDown next week, and he's going to make an example of Bryan Danielson right here tonight.
This Bryan Danielson guy looks a little nerdy, but apparently he's got a pretty impressive pedigree. Where'd he come from?
Cole, Bryan Danielson began his training with a former WWE champion, Monday Night Raw's own Shawn Michaels.
He forces his way free.
Man, he just has so much resolve.
Corey mentioned Bryan Danielson training with Shawn Michaels, and I see some of that high-flying pedigree. This kid doesn't strike me as a main event material like HBK. Anything else about his training?
Well, you can also see some serious technical wrestling chops, courtesy of additional training Danielson got from one half of the World Tag Team Champions, William Regal.
Surprises him with the enziguri.
John Cena's modified powerbomb has defeated some heavy hitters as of late, and a small guy like Bryan Danielson has to have a huge target on his back.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, Saxton. He picks up his opponent as if he's doing a belly-to-back suplex, then twists them around in midair and plants them like somebody would do with a rock bottom.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
The two of you mentioned Cena's devastating modified powerbomb, but what will work on a tiny loser like Bryan Danielson won't do. Back in control of Cena, right back to the arm.
Great strategy, weaken the more powerful Cena by taking away one of his arms.
Bryan sticking to his wheelhouse, not taking any unnecessary risks here against John Cena.
Oh, just looking to control and neutralize the bigger man. Cena, though, back to his feet, and Bryan continues to work on the arm, but now Cena, test of strength, and you don't want to get into a power battle with John.
Absolutely not. Cover here.
And a kick out. And again, Cena powering Danielson down.
Oh, look at this incredible core strength by Danielson.
Cena cannot believe that he can't get Danielson's shoulders on the mat. Gonna try it again, and Danielson able to reverse and send Cena flying. Incredible sequence.
Oh, man, Cena just took Danielson's head off.
As we say, sometimes there's no replacement for brute force.
John Cena is showing his strength there in the early going, getting the upper hand on Danielson.
Yeah, Danielson's got some technical skill, but he's starting to be overwhelmed by Cena's brute force.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment here, right? I mean, it'd be crazy for him to think he was going to walk away from this match completely unscathed.
Concentrating on the knee here. Shoulders down, this could be it. Digging deep for a kick out.
Not yet.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. Nice double underhook suplex.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
The drop kick hits the target.
And Cena is feeling it right now.
Guys, are we about to see a scrawny nerd beat John Cena here on Velocity?
It's ruthless aggression's revenge, Michael. I love it.
Second time we're seeing this here. Never say die attitude out of him.
And the Cena Nation doing everything they can to keep...
If you're Bryan Danielson, what do you do at this point as he whips Cena across the ring?
Oh, Cena gets up a boot just in time.
And now John Cena looking to take over. Looking up, put Bryan Danielson where he wants him. And here's the cover. And he got him. Cena with the win over Bryan Danielson.
Here is your winner, John
Valiant effort by
Cena.
Danielson, but Cena was just too much tonight.
A hard-fought victory tonight for Cena. Got to be impressed with Cena tonight.
A lot of guys would have parlayed competitive matches on heat and velocity to being signed full-time to WWE. But that's not how things turned out. If anything was
the inaugural episode of NXT, the World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Oh, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here. Bryan's been known to be a submission specialist on the independents, but Jericho has a few holds of his own to watch out for.
Listen, Daniel may be a submission machine, but you don't become a star in WWE without charisma. Bryan can't come up with a better catchphrase than The Miz because Daniel Bryan is not awesome. Daniel Bryan has the personality to make paint dry. I've got to say, I'm surprised to see Bryan actually testing the champion here a bit. It must be the inspiration from The Miz that's propelling this offense. You know, Daniel Bryan comes out here and says he's been wrestling all over the world. But honestly, who cares?
What the hell is going on?
I've never heard of him until he showed up at NXT.
Well, the things you've never heard of could fill the entire internet, Cole. All the WWE pros have heard of Daniel Bryan. This guy's been competing on the independent scene for 10 years. Daniel Bryan's ready to go in a lot of people's opinion.
He hits a textbook double underhook suplex.
Cole, I mentioned how Daniel Bryan's gained some traction on the independents, but I think you're still dumbfounded. Go find a computer, man. Invest in some research. Be a broadcast journalist like myself.
So wait a minute, Corey. Just because this guy's wrestled in a high school gym in front of what, 50 people, I'm supposed to be impressed? You're sounding like the rest of these internet guys. Post in and block. We got to cover. He's making a statement here with this attack. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Not yet. Too early.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Despite all of his actions from earlier tonight, I do have to respect the long...
There's no way that Jericho's going to lose to this guy.
Yeah, but the way this match is going, it's a real possibility.
Jericho, though, needs a breather, and he rolls out of the ring to try to do that.
A wise maneuver from a wily veteran.
I'm not sure if Jericho's going to get much rest time.
What is this guy
Bryan
doing? Daniel Bryan! Suicide dive right off the announce desk.
Looks like Bryan might have bounced off the announce desk himself.
I don't think Miz liked the fact that Bryan threw his body in harm's way, and I can't say I blame him. What's this guy thinking? Bringing it back into the ring. Bringing it back between the ropes.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, what an uppercut. Hooked up. Michinoku driver.
Absolutely planted.
Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan. Guys, you're getting ahead of yourself. Look out. Some sort of miracle.
boy.
See, I told you.
Oh, boy.
This one's over now. Roll him into the walls of Jericho. Tap him out, Chris.
Bryan's trying to fight it.
Rolls through. What a counter by the technician, Daniel Bryan.
Oh, wow.
Heel hook is in.
Jericho's in trouble.
Jericho tried it. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap?
He may have no choice.
He made it to the bottom rope.
You've got to be impressed, Michael, from what we're seeing from Daniel Bryan.
Did he win yet, Byron?
Daniel Bryan thinks he...
Ooh, breaker.
You can't allow a veteran like Jericho any time to recover.
You're right, Corey. That was a rookie move. And now he's going to pay for it, Byron.
That very well may be the case, Michael.
This loser's going to lose again. Lion Tamer.
Can Bryan hold on?
Tap out, nerd.
You got your wish, Cole. Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with a champ.
Yeah, this time, experience was just too much for Daniel Bryan.
And listen, Miz has got to be so disappointed, and I don't blame him. Luck of the draw, Miz got this loser. to be his protege, and now Miz, a little bit of tough love here.
Whoa, tough love? Give me a break.
Tough love.
This is ridiculous.
Miz is obviously frustrated with his star pupil.
Oh, yeah, so you're frustrated, so that's okay. Now you can beat him up?
Yeah, start winning some matches, then you won't get beat up anymore.
Ridiculous.
What disrespect me? Huh? I'm a champion.
Miz has lost his mind.
Lying on his back, looking at the lights again.
Okay. Cool.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart, he's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
Get in there, ref.
Hits him with the uppercut. Big. Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, drop kick.
Shit.
Goes down hard. He goes for the cover. I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Whoa, disrespect? Disrespect? The Miz slapped Daniel Bryan in the face on the very first episode of NXT. If I were ever to be on NXT, I'd never take that kind of abuse from my bro.
You on NXT?
You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT. Obviously, Bryan can't learn any new moves from The Miz, but ironically, Bryan's hatred of The Miz did awaken the personality Miz said Bryan lacked.
Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Try for it early. And it's Bryan showing some agility. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Got the leg taken down by the Dragon Screw. Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what his dog's name is? He's great in the ring, and for the record, he showed a lot of personality when he called you out after his NXT elimination.
Please, nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. He's just so dominant.
Is it enough, though? Moves like that can end your career.
The Miz with a decisive kick. Cover here. And a kick out.
Too soon.
The Miz is calling for it. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Who may have discovered his favorite move?
Daniel Bryan took the Miz's spot at SummerSlam last month, and if he keeps this up, he'll take the U.S. title too.
Byron, the Miz is the future of the WWE. He has to win tonight.
Look out! Bryan is not playing right now. And it's Bryan showing some agility.
And it's reversed. His clothesline finds the mark.
I like that. That was nice.
Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. And that briefcase is a near-guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know.
Penny in predicament. And the champ kicks out.
He just powered out there, Cole.
And here we go now. A simply devastating elbow drop.
Got the leg.
What dragon screw.
That'll destroy a knee. Got the leg.
Oh, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind. Wow, what unbelievable action.
The Miz's grasp on the United States Championship is slowly slipping away.
No, Miz can't lose here tonight. Not like this. Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal.
Daniel Bryan is playing to the crowd when he should be taking care of business.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. Back in the ring now. And there it is again.
Well, what happens if the Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at the Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Great wherewithal from the Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry. Boom!
Oh, no!
Just like that, the Miz has turned the tide in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. Shoulders on the back. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
How'd he do that?
The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, if the Miz ends this soon, he might be healthy enough to cash in on the winner of the six-pack elimination WWE Championship match later on tonight.
And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Back in from the floor. Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it.
Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
Don't be surprised if we crown a new champ here.
That's one of the more impressive submissions in today's sports entertainment.
He did it! Daniel Bryan is U.S. champion!
No, it can't be.
Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Here is your winner, and the new United States champion, Daniel Bryan.
That was a fluke. The Miz slipped, and Daniel Bryan somehow took advantage.
A long road for Daniel Bryan leads to the United States title. There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
And I'll tell you, the roof nearly blew off this place in Rosemont when the bell finally rang to end this one.
After I defeated The Miz, my WWE career really started to take off. I won the Money in the Bank briefcase and then cashed it in to beat The Big Show for my first World Heavyweight Championship. But for every step forward, it seemed like I took 2 steps back. One was pretty big. When at WrestleMania in 2012, I lost the world title in just 18 seconds. After that, I was angry. I wanted to blame everything on my failure. And it actually led to one of the most enjoyable times of my career. I formed an unbelievable relationship with Kane. Shut your mouth right now. Neville's favorite is nothing without the world's toughest vegan. Kane is one of my favorites. We almost have the same sense of humor. We just had a lot of fun. We had our first shot at the Tag Team Championship when we faced Kofi Kingston and R-Truth at Night of Champions in 2012.
Tie in the face, taking some serious damage here. Oh, he's got him here. He's got him. Oh! Using the boot here.
And a great shot by Kane.
Oh, he's got him here. He's got him.
Unleashing it for the second time now.
Strong,
Oh, look at this, raining right.
Oh, big boot.
You know, Byron, Kane and Daniel Bryan almost accidentally stumbled into this title opportunity when they defeated the prime-time players on last week's Raw.
I can tell you it was no accident when Kane delivered a hateful choke slam on Bryan. It just so happened that Daniel landed on their opponent long enough to gain the pinfall. I can't foresee that being the outcome against the champions, though.
I need to say, guys, if Daniel Bryan and Kane can work together and win here tonight, Dr. Shelby deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, Cole, but I have it on good authority that Dr. Shelby isn't even a certified therapist. My sources on the health board say he dropped out of medical school to visit Tibet on some kind of spiritual excursion. The guy's a fraud.
Twice as nice.
Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, the WWE Universe voted on social media to have Daniel Bryan and Kane hug it out in the middle of the ring. Yes, folks, hug it out.
Yeah, it was not a sight we usually see in a WWE ring. Kane and Daniel appeared to be two people that have never given a hug in their whole life. An awkward moment that showed they both still had a ways to go in their anger management.
Double team. A hip toss.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Getting closer now. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. Ooh, no luck against Kingston there.
Kofi just too fast.
Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag team. Then on the other side of the ring, judging from the last few weeks, Kane and Daniel Bryan are far from being on the same page.
Same page? Daniel and Kane aren't even reading the same book. Whereas Kofi and Truth are finishing each other's trouble in paradise. This could be the turning point.
R-Truth is speaking truth to power right now.
I didn't even see this
Talk
shit
about
coming.
being on the same page, and Truth and Kofi certainly are. This may very well be it.
And Kane forces his way out.
It's going to take more than that.
And there's the tag. R-Truth into the ring.
Here comes R-Truth. He's too quick for him there.
Can we address R-Truth and Little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring.
And a pin attempt. And Kane easily avoids the pinfall.
Way too early.
And R-Truth evades that one.
Kane with the excellent move to get out.
Cole, I was reaching out to get R-Truth help for his imaginary delusion, but you're here enabling self-destructive behavior. We know what having imaginary friends well into adulthood can do to a person. We've seen what it's done to Saxton.
Well, I would have to refute that, okay? I'm a well-adjusted adult gentleman with...
Here comes...
Whoa! Lie detector!
Hey, Byron, what's up? Can he finish the job?
You know, I have to say, I've seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like
he's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
And the takedown brings him off his feet.
In comparing Daniel Bryan and Kane's progress in therapy, I think they're two different cases. Bryan had an emotional breakdown brought on by the WWE Universe, whereas Kane has just been sick and demented since birth.
Well, one of those things for sure. They're both off the rocker in my estimation.
Great job, Dr. Cole.
His shoulders are down. And the kick out. Not yet.
R-Truth is speaking truth to power right now.
Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic in a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan. He's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly distracts him. How can anybody do their work when this is going on?
Well, it's absolutely unfair. Bryan has to keep his anger in check while hearing the WWE Universe mock him. And then he... also has to focus on his opponent. It's a lot to handle.
We touched on how much is going through Daniel Bryan's head right now. Again, this all started when Daniel Bryan thought the fans were embracing him. And then when he realized they were actually humiliating him by repeating his yes chant, Daniel Bryan just snapped.
And that's one of the reasons he seemingly has gone off the deep end as of late. And as a result, the Raw general manager forced Daniel Bryan to attend anger management therapy.
Leg drop. It's all over but the crying.
He's a spinning ball of energy.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi and R-Truth. Kofi being a three-time Intercontinental Champion and both having time as United States Champion.
Kane wants to put this away.
Kane with a vice-like grip on his opponent's skull.
A crushing blow by Kane.
Bringing up Daniel Bryan's time.
He somehow breaks free.
Nice, but he clearly has...
games you want, anytime, anywhere. Nintendo Switch. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to WWE 2K19 Bryan Showcase. Shh.
I won the Money in the Bank briefcase and then cashed it in to beat the Big Show.
I think I said this in the first two showcase episodes. It seems like so far these showcase objectives are pretty easy. I'm not sure if they get a little more difficult as you go on, but so far I'm flying. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say before I was rudely interrupted. Psych bop. Here comes DB. Only attack. Hurricane Rod taking him down. Daniel Bryan with a full head of steam. As Kane. You want Kane? Okay. All right. Make up your mind. From a running strike on a standing R-Truth. Boom. Big boo. The big man. Damage R-Truth. Okay, good. So I can just stay as Kane now. And look at this. And now we can just use the big old red man here and see what his moveset's like. What we got? Power slam. Baby! I'm going to come at you from the top rope. Can I top rope dive as Kane? I can. I can. I can and I will. Oh, you thought? You're just gonna pop up real quick, huh? Oh, Kane. Oh, his aerial range. Somebody gotta do something about that man's aerial range. Not a very big radius. That's what she said. Toss him on the other side of the ring. My goodness. Kane in full control from a double team grapple in the corner to a front-facing R-Truth. I perform a double team grapple in the corner in front of facing R-Truth in my sleep. And hoist. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Kane and Daniel Bryan. Are we gonna do it? He got him from the top rope. What? Oh, that kick out. Broken up, actually, by Kofi Kingston. Wait, as Kane performed an upper... Okay, come here.
That's what I'm stuck on, brother.
You better not go tag. You better not go tag. Upper submission on R-Truth. Okay, hold on. Well, let me turn him over. You want to make this man tap? You want to make this man tap? Okay. Get right in the... Oh, I forgot to change the button layout. Because I didn't want the damn floating, circling things anymore. As Kane, tag in Daniel Bryan. Easy.
Next to nothing left to give here.
Getting some air on that toss.
Set it up.
Got him good with a neck breaker.
We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy.
He breaks it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with you, Cole. But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
He thinks he has it. 2, 3.
Truth and Kofi dancing their way to a win tonight.
A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
WWE Tag Team Champions, Kofi Kingston.
Okay.
And a lethal clothesline. We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
Kane is looking to end this.
Don't you dare get up, man. So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. Listen, Daniel Bryan confessed that WrestleMania was the most embarrassing moment of his whole life, and that's including the time his fiancée left him at the altar. Come to think of it, that was this year, too. I can't blame Daniel for feeling some stress.
So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. Listen, Daniel Bryan confessed that WrestleMania was the most embarrassing moment of his whole life, and that's including the time his fiancée left him. Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Calling me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Clothesline!
Man, what the fuck?
I need to say, guys, if Daniel Bryan and Kane can work together and win here tonight, Dr. Shelby deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, Cole, but I have it on good authority that Dr. Shelby isn't even a certified therapist. My sources on the health board say he dropped out of medical school to visit Tibet on some kind of spiritual excursion. That guy's a fraud.
Here we go, back inside the ring.
Kane's enjoying himself now. He's trying to mangle his face here. And a great shot by Kane.
Damn.
Tagged in.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi and R-Truth. Kofi being a 3-time Intercontinental Champion and both having time as United States Champion. Well,
here comes...
Whoa! Lie detector!
Hey, Byron, what's up?
Can he finish the job? And there's the kick out.
Still seems a little early.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Quick thinking to avoid that one.
Bringing up Daniel Bryan's time as World Heavyweight Champion. He did lose that title in only 18 seconds to Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Why? Why do you have to go and bring that up, Saxton? You know Daniel's in a fragile state right now, and you bring up a moment where he was caught off guard and hit by a now outlawed road kick.
He's a spinning ball of energy.
Whoa.
Maybe a figment of your imagination, but little Jimmy hurts.
Going for the cover. You know, I have to say, I've seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore. He's keeping his composure pretty well. And Kane, well, Kane is still Kane. There is some deep-rooted trouble within that monster. We don't often see the big red monster in a position like this.
Kane might actually want to consider trusting Daniel Bryan.
In comparing Daniel Bryan to Kane's progress in therapy, I think there are two different cases. Bryan had an...
And here's a cover. And a kick out, not even close on that.
Man, Kane is running on fumes, but he somehow powers out. Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag team. Then on the other...
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
When this guy's on, look out.
Play this.
Look at this.
Huh.
He wants no part of the outside. We talk about being on the same page, and Truth and Kofi certainly are. But wouldn't you think Kane and Daniel Bryan's shared experience in anger management can create a chemistry of sorts?
Kofi and Truth have held those titles for 5
They got showcased
months.
back.
It'd be ridiculous to think that trust falls and yelling at kids wearing goat masks for a couple of weeks is going to get you the same kind of chemistry that tag team champions have.
So close, just a little. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was
You gotta let me borrow it soon.
All right.
game changer right there, Michael.
No telling how long he'll be able to keep this up.
Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic in a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly distracts him. How can anybody do their work when this is going on?
Well, it's absolutely unfair. Bryan has to keep his anger in check while hearing the WWE Universe mock him. And then he also has to focus on his opponent. It's a lot to handle.
We touched on how much is going through Daniel Bryan's head right now. Again, this all started when Daniel Bryan thought the fans were embracing him. And then when he realized they were actually humiliating him by repeating his yes chant, Daniel Bryan just snapped.
That's one of the reasons he seemingly has gone off the deep end as of late. And as a result, the Raw general manager forced Daniel Bryan to attend anger management therapy.
Look out, there's the boot.
Can we address R-Truth and Little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring. Forget Daniel Bryan and Kane. Someone please help R-Truth.
I think R-Truth is doing just fine. This week, WWE.com had a pictorial about Little Jimmy's family. Portraits like Little Jimmy and a birthday party hat. Pretty fabulous.
Here we go. How impressive was that? Just sending your foe crashing to the canvas.
Cole, I was reaching out to get R-Truth help for his imaginary delusion, but you're here enabling self-destructive behavior. We know what having imaginary friends well into adulthood can do to a person. We've seen what it's done to Saxton.
Well, I would have to refute that, okay? I'm a well-adjusted adult gentleman with
shoulders down. true testament to grit.
Kane has seen and done it all, and a move like that is not going to stop him.
We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These yes chance fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel Bryan. I don't blame him one bit for being angry.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the yes champ. Here comes.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
He's got him covered. 2. The pin's broken up.
R-Truth might be playing to the crowd a bit too much here. Time will tell.
He's lining him up.
Whoa. Maybe a figment of your imagination, but little Jimmy hurts.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. And he stops the count. Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, the WWE Universe voted on social media to have Daniel Bryan and Kane hug it out. In the middle of the ring. Yes, folks. Hug it out.
Yeah, it was not a sight we usually see in a WWE ring. Kane and Daniel appeared to be two people that have never given a hug in their whole life. An awkward moment that showed they both still had a ways to go in their anger management.
Comes in off the tag.
Where's mine?
What a clothesline. He hits the clothesline. You know, Byron, Kane and Daniel Bryan almost accidentally stumbled into this title opportunity. We've got to cover. Oh, ouch. Roll up. He's got plenty of gas left in the tank. Too soon. Maybe the WWE Universe is still getting into the head of Daniel Bryan here. Avoids trouble there.
And that's the tag to Kofi Kingston.
That's a great example of teamwork right there. Kane with a vice-like grip on his opponent's skull.
Game, set, match. This one is... Oh, and a crossbody by Kofi. I knew it was only a matter of time.
No, a kick out.
Not yet. Too early.
You know, I have to say, I have seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore. He's keeping his composure pretty well. And Kane, well, Kane is still Kane. There is some deep-rooted trouble within that monster.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured. And here is Kane in off the tag. Going for the double play with this move.
Textbook armbar.
This is a worst-case scenario for Truth and Kofi. They're grounded, they're separated, and you have the monster and a very angry Daniel Bryan working together.
Tagged in.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different.
Double underhook suplex.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever...
Here comes Daniel Bryan sending Kingston across the ring.
And Daniel Bryan looking to put Kofi Kingston away for the tag team titles. Ooh, Kingston's in trouble.
The Kane are in peril. The Big Red Machine making the long climb to the top rope.
I don't think Bryan wanted Kane to make the tag.
Oh, was in control, and now Kane is heading up top.
It's just a matter of time until this team implodes. We know they can't stand each other.
Kofi Kingston.
Look at Bryan. Bryan is hanging on to the ankle of Kane.
Kingston.
Crash and burn.
And now Daniel Bryan. Shoved away by Kane.
This is hilarious.
Bryan with a shot to Kane.
What is happening?
And that's Kane off the top rope. Splash into a cover. New tag team champions.
Oh, my God.
No way.
Yes way.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
What we just saw is two men in Kane and Daniel Bryan. Who can't stand each other, but now they're tag team champions.
Kane can't believe it. Daniel Bryan is celebrating.
No amount of therapy could have prepared the WWE Universe for this. This is going to be a disaster.
Can you imagine Kane and Daniel Bryan as tag team champions?
You don't have to imagine it. It's a reality.
And it's weird.
I guess anger management worked, well, at least somewhat, right?
Team champions! I am the tag team champions! I am the tag
And look at this.
Can't even agree who the real champion is.
What's both of them, Byron?
tag team champions! I am the tag team champions!
This is going to be interesting to watch. There's obviously no argument here. They both won the titles.
They can't even enjoy the victory together.
Oh, watch out.
The Big Red Machine certainly not pleased with the situation, but he can call himself one half of the tag team champions.
Shit.
A sold-out Raw here in Charleston, South Carolina. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton started tonight with a double disqualification, but they will settle things in the main event with a street fight.
Randy Orton called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Kane called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Bryan is here to prove that he is not a weak link.
Tall order as he faces 9-time WWE champion Randy Orton.
Oh, what a kick! Boom, what a right!
I didn't think technical wrestling wizard Daniel Bryan could hold his own in a street fight, but he's doing pretty well so far.
We're really starting to see the versatility in Bryan's repertoire here.
Yeah, but a versatile repertoire means nothing if Orton can pull off an RKO out of nowhere. Trust me, if you're a WWE superstar, this is not where you want to be.
No way.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan are both as tough as they come, and this is a matter of pride between both men. These are two guys you don't want to lose, especially to each other.
Look, we did see things get heated earlier tonight, but I think there's still a level of respect here. Neither is going to cheat to defeat the other. It's all about proving that you are the best.
Now watch Northern Lights.
Saxton, you were blathering about these guys being respectful, and I got to dispute you. Orton's done some despicable things to get ahead, and Bryan certainly wasn't respectful when he cashed in Money in the Bank on the Big Show. You do what you can to get ahead in this industry.
Corey, that's all in the past. The WWE Universe loves both these guys because they're all about competition, not cheating.
Daniel Bryan has a major task ahead of him tonight. He's got to beat a man with just about every accolade on his...
Randy Orton looking to finish this one early.
And he doesn't stay down for long.
Just needs to do more damage.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Oh, what an upper! We compared Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan's accolades before, and Daniel Bryan has a decent resume too, as he's won Money in the Bank and has held the U.S. title, tag team titles, and the world title one time each.
That's just it, Cole. Bryan's had a taste of success. Orton's been feasting on it forever.
Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one.
And he hits a hellacious neck breaker.
Elbow drop.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
It's kind of, oh no, Randy Orton looking to finish it.
Good night.
But did he go for it too early?
This is Randy Orton's chance.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Guess we do it with the sledgehammer.
You got to wear your opponent down.
Guess we didn't want the chair either.
Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory. The kick connects. This rivalry between Daniel Bryan